As you reach to push open the heavy door, the coils and whirls of engraved wood...
A little sorcerer, come to play. You are a sorcerer, are you not? Perhaps even God-woken? Tell me true.
Silence greets your answer. In the distance, you hear the screech of an eagle.
Enter.
The face melts back into the wood of the door, and the whirls swirl...
Only a madman would build a mansion on the edge of a graveyard.
The servant grumbles.
Death prowls above.
I've spotted something.
A visitor? Such a rare and...
The elf tilts his head backwards, but his squinted eyes don't...
Call me Riker, and I shall call you Ifan, yes? Such fortune that a fellow lone wolf would... Why, the stories are legendary, my good man. As you must have known of me from Lupine Tales, so do I know of you. I suspect you know yourself by yet another name, however. Godwoken. Oh, Ifan. Your reputation surely precedes you. I also see you are not yet whole.
He presses a slender forefinger against his tight lips and hums.
I'm not a generous man, but I could give you what you seek if you offer something in return. Let's not be so secretive, my good fellow. I can help you with that. I can share my bond with the source with you, fill your well to the brim, make you a master. You must go to the Black Pits. There's a cavern there. In it, you'll find a stone tablet.
He points to the location on your map.
Bring it to me.
Dizziness. It lasts just a moment, but long enough for you to feel Ralik's presence. You hear no words, yet understand. The episode passes. Riker is peering at you intently. He awaits your reply.
Oh, but heading to the Black Pits would mean tangling with more magisters, and they're such a nuisance. It's a miracle of the ancients. Priceless, really. And I won't bore you with further detail. Suffice it to say, it is safer in my hands.
Riker's lips stretch, and his cheeks bulge, but you couldn't rightly call his unusual grimace.
I'm a man of taste, as you no doubt see. A relic this significant would make an incredible addition to my collection. Don't deny an old wolf his simple pleasures. A promise you'd best fulfill.
Riker bows his head deep.
Then you'll have the power you seek. If not the power... Now please, don't let me keep you.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
This corpse is wearing Black Ring garb. How strange. like we're really not welcome here.
Careful. It might...
It's a hell of a way
I wonder what this does.
If the device breaks in a cave and nobody is around to complain, did I really break it?
This looks similar to that other relic I found. I wonder if it has...
The towering relic seems to hum with esoteric energy. Faint as your palms press into the warm stone, you feel the depths of the stone warms and warms until it is suddenly too...
Eternal armor could be very useful. Very useful indeed.
from unfamiliar metal in an alien style. This mysterious...
Whoa, what was that? Magistus. Up to no good, no doubt.
The Magister looks you up and down with utter dispassion.
You should not be here.
The Magister scowls, but relents.
Touch anything down here, and I'll stick your carcass on a gibbet. What word on getting this oil contraption working again? We need more barrels to bring down this blasted wall.
Nothing yet, madam. The black...
Impressive. A barrel-filling machine for the oil, I believe.
He was a saboteur and paid the price. Do you want to meet the same end as he did?
Guess I know what I need to do now.
No, madam. I'll get a replacement here right away.
From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine comes an irregular clanking sound, then a weak gurgle. Inoperable, it seems. The machine churns into life. Gears rotate and pistons hiss. It settles into a slow metallic chug. Ready. The machine churns into life. Gears rotate. It settles into a slow... The machine churns into life. The machine rattles, grinds. There's a loud bang as a rivet flies across, then dies.
That didn't work. The wrong order of levers, perhaps?
He was a saboteur and paid the price. Do you want to meet the same end as he did? Remember what I said.
Oil barrels. Not a careful excavation, it seems.
One spark and it's a down place.
churns and it settles into a slow metallic chug. The machine churns and it settles into a slow metallic... The machine churns into life. The machine rattles, then settles down into...
It's working.
We need more barrels to bring down this blasted wall.
Nothing yet, madam. The Black Ring captain you executed is the only one who knew how to operate.
He was a saboteur of Satan Christ. Do you want to make sure
No. I'll get a replacement here right now.
That's a lot of firepower to stockpile in one place.
Someone out there.
I've seen places like this in books. Never thought I would see something like this in reality. This is the archaeological discovery of a lifetime.
The curious sculpture comes alive as you reach out to touch it. The carving is covered in strange glyphs that feel oddly familiar. Trying to read the symbols, you hear a faint whispering at the back of your mind swims, and for a moment you read, "Our first Lord's babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood, our fifth Lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen." You try to hold your focus as the whispering echo fades.
A riddle from the past. Or maybe a riddle about the past. It's Amadia, the mother of wizards.
Tersendilius, worshipped by my people.
Duna, the stoutest of the seven. No wonder the dwarves pray to him.
Blessed Zorsis, an elegant god for our elegant people.
Zantetsa, the goddess of mirth, worshipped by the god of the orcs, Vrogir. Pray to you when I was young. That's it, we're through. What a way to die. Down here in this darkness. Poor soul. What in the name of Lucian's prize pig is going on here? I wonder what they did in life to deserve such a resting place.
The creature looks down from its perch, trembling. It crawled out of that sarcophagus as if it had forgotten how to move its limbs. It turns to you. From behind its unmoving lips, you hear a noise. It starts as a groan.
Saravel te de larontu, Chamery.
The stream of noise cuts off abruptly. After a moment, you...
It wears the face of Rallick, but speaks the tongue of beasts. I suspected the Seven Lords won the war after they locked me here, but seeing their faces on dumb creatures... And gods? What is this senseless braying?
Deep within your soul, you feel your god stirring at the sound of the voice. You can feel its anger and fear swelling inside you. The creature leans forward to get a better look at you, clucking.
It seems to be a simple form at its core. I wonder how to extract the source from the...
She pulls back suddenly,
It is rotting. Almost
The god within you reacts. His emotions a cocktail of fury and fear. You hear his voice, demanding that you give him control.
Etera, you worm. An eternity locked away was too good for you. I should have seen you grab...
The figure recoils, as if struck.
Rallick? What?
Silence! It is your king that has fallen. He and all the other eternal cow...
And yet, here you stand. Small. Weak.
You feel your god freeze at the mention of this Aeteran, a cold terror settling in your chest.
Where is it?
Ha! Of course you never found it. I hid it in these very caves. Although I can feel its Perhaps they intend to flay the godliness from you. No matter. Given your pathetic... As for that monstrosity you have made your shell, it was designed... Do not worry. The source shall not be wasted. It will carry me from the...
Eyes narrowing with suspicion, he halts.
And you are? Good thing I didn't bother cleaning my blood.
The Aeteran. What an incredible discovery.
As strong as Aetera was weak, the pedestal seems empty, as if it once supported something. If this is what Dallas was looking for...
This must be where the Magisters found the Aeteran.
The unusual tablet is marked on all sides with runic inscriptions that look like they were hacked into... As your fingertips trace these mutilated runes, your eyes flicker closed of their own accord. Your shout echoes multiple times, a cacophony of sound multiplying in volume from within the endless emptiness of... You sense an interest within the cold voice addressing you. Beyond the interest, you see your life flash before your eyes, every memory flitting by like a moth's wing. Your brain aches with the effort of trying to keep up with the intelligence as it sifts through your every... And all of a sudden, it's over. Blackness, an electric feeling pulses in your fingertips, and a force field of some kind...
If that was some kind of test, I'm not really sure whether I passed or failed.
The tablet looks the same, but you... The tablet seems to glow from within with a subtle light. Etched runes cover it. Your fingertips burn so hot it feels like they are melting. An energy seems to travel. Electrical sensations sizzle in your mind. You understand that the runes are ancient Rivalone. You know not how, but you understand the meaning of these words with the very map. Then your fingers grow cold to the bone. Suddenly, you are just a person standing in a cave.
Good find.
Yes.
The statue looms in the shadowy... As the tears dampen your...
There you are, Godwoken. I'm eager to hear your good news. Well, see that you find... There you are, Godwoken. I'm eager to... How marvelous.
Riker's lips tremble impatiently as his eyes dart.
Show it to me.
He considers you for a moment.
Very well. You are a fellow wolf, after all.
Riker closes his eyes and spreads his arms, then begins to recite a vivid incantation.
I call to the souls of the dead. Your remains, the Stone Garden's eternal burden, descend from the hall. Surrender your source to the vessel before me.
Riker's voice grows even louder until his words
Swan and Rince, Crossley and Locke, Quincy, Keller, cross to the void, so that...
The words wrap themselves around you, then slip through your pores. You feel as...
Your well overflows, Godwoken. But I will stay as true to my word as I can. Accept this gift from the spirits of the Stone Garden in lieu of the mastery you already possess, and thus I can no longer offer. Now that you mention it, there is one other promise I need to keep. A shame it has to be this way. I was just